there's various things that we should be trying to do for ourselves because we're going to benefit ourselves. And when we make ourselves happy, this is very difficult to do. Understand the human being is designed not for this. So we've got to go against our. I'm going to bring a check and leave it here. We are designed to resist this kind of thing. So there are many things I'd like to touch on. So communication is so vital, to communicate with yourself, to make sure that you know what's going on. It's very important to your fellow human being, like we said, the spouse, generation up, generation down, and of course Hashem. We've got to speak to Hashem. And one of the biggest things is to have respect. We've got to learn, with whatever difficult it is, to get ourselves going, to respect ourselves. Once we can have respect for ourselves, we'll then be easy to respect our colleagues and people around us. And when you have that respect and you're achieving that respect, love will come into the picture. It cannot be a genuine love from the bottom of the kishkas unless there is respect. And that's for everybody. People less than you, people more than you. We're made up of so many different people. I was in a place this morning where there were 16 people in the room, and that's me. I like to look around. I want to see what's going on. And each one is a different personality. Amazing. And even if you go right back to Yaakov Avinu, he has 12 sons with 4 mothers, and each guy's different. Each guy's different color skin, different color hair, tall, short, this way. It's amazing. And these guys couldn't get on with themselves also, they were from one family. So it's very difficult to say you should have achdus and all this kind of thing. It's something to work on. It is doable. But it all starts off with little basic things in our own personal lives. And so we've got communication, we've got respect. We've got to show love. We've got to be able to love. There's different kinds of loves, right? People love their little doggy. People love their car. People love skiing, whatever it is. You love your spouse. All different loves. You love your child. You love your parent. Each one is a different kind of love. And we've got to see to ourselves that we learn and master love. And it's an amazing thing that once we've achieved all that amongst ourselves, only then can we step up to have the chutzpah to say we love Hashem. Because we're talking now from experience and something that we're capable of doing. And the beauty of loving Hashem is that He returns the love like a tsunami. He returns it 100,000 times more. And that is the beauty. And as you go through and as you master all these things, that these little, what do you want to call them, midas, characteristics, personalities, you find that you're gaining so much by interacting, but the communication. And all the time, the greatest of respect, to say thank you. We all want recognition, believe it or not. It's so important. When someone comes along and says to you, that is so nice, or that tasted so delicious, or thank you for the service. I walk out of the shul and there's a guy standing there, I don't know what he's got there, but he's got a uniform, he's his security. I thank you for doing a job. Whatever he's done or hasn't done, we're walking out the building, we're all safe, right? And they look at you like, it's so, and you feel good because you've shown recognition. So when we can see things and recognize them, only then can we feel to do something about it. We can feel part of it. And that's the nachas, that's the geschmack. It's such a geschmack to be able to get on with people. And it even says in Pirkei Avos, you should go out to look to make sure people like you. Very difficult. These things are all difficult to do. But the rewards that you get for it makes it all worthwhile. Whatever the effort is, whatever the fadrus. And in life you have to sacrifice one thing in order to achieve another thing. Sometimes what you're sacrificing is huge to you personally, sometimes not so bad. But when we look at the good we're going to get on the other side that we're sacrificing for, it's gewaldig. So as we go along to have our Koros HaTov every single day to Hashem, from the Modeh Ani when you wake up, through the entire day, whatever He does. And sometimes it's a knockout. You know, the other day I pulled into the gas station, here in the corner, putting gas, and as I walked away, because I've been told security-wise it's better to pay inside, not at the pump, with a credit card. So as I walk, I see there's this gorgeous long screw in front of my tire, waiting to give me a lot of trouble, really inconvenience, and schlepping, getting out that spare wheel which is under a pile of garbage. So, what a brocha, you know, we all getting brochas all the time, we just got to see them. You know, it's frightening, the brochas that we get, each and every one of us. Life appears to be hard, it appears to be tough, but in essence it's making us stronger. We should thank Hashem for it. There's a lot of sadness that comes your way, you thank Hashem for it. Because He's also going to give you a lot of happiness. And the big trick is to be happy. Once you're happy inside, it falls over to other people who are also happy. Now we all become happy. And it's what a wonderful situation to be. Happiness prevents negativity. The Eitz Chaim cannot do. You gave me your chair? I should call you. Oh man, you see, look at this. This is it's just so beautiful. The happiness brings about so much. And you know what's funny? It'll even stop sicknesses. A lot of the sicknesses that we have, and you know, unfortunately I do have the time to do a lot of thinking, and I've done some calculations, and I'm not medically speaking, I'm tachlis speaking, real life speaking, that the damage we do to ourselves when we upset ourselves, when we make ourselves anxious, because the human body is designed, what a fascinating thing, because I'm learning so much. It's like amazing. New stuff have arrived, so I'm learning that now. Inside your digestive system, that's like, we held out like a good quality soapy's bag, and then we just toss things inside. That's called us eating, facing, yum, 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 yum. Nice, geschmack. So we fill up this bag. Some people want, it shouldn't be in this plate, it should be in that plate. We separate the plate because if I mix it, inside it's all mixed. Then what it does, it produces hydrochloric acid, which we don't try it at home. If you put it on your table, it'll make a loch this size right through your table. So powerful. That's in tummy. Pure, 100% real McCoy. So that digests the food, it softens it, and it makes anything to pass on to the next organ, do what it does. And so we go through, and a healthy person has a nice system that goes through. We keep what we need, keep what some of the stuff we don't need, anyway, and then it passes through. So what happens when we get anxious and sad and full of stews in our cup? What happens? We build up a whole pile of hydrochloric acid in our system. How silly! And it's got nothing to do. It's got to go somewhere. It's got no food to dissolve or digest. So it hangs around. Now where to go? It in itself will eventually accumulate into the inner wall of your, this is me speaking, okay? In the inner wall of your intestine or whatever it's going to attack, your colon. It hangs around there, eventually becomes ulcerated, and we don't know about it because we're all strong and we're healthy, we're running, we're shouting, and the next thing we got little tumors developing. So that's my theory. That cancer is not, which is the worst killer in the world, it's not a hereditary thing, it's what we do to ourselves. Why am I saying this? Is because we've got to look after ourselves. Hashem gave us this magnificent body, functions well, it's so amazing how it starts and how it works, and this thing fits into there, and that thing fits into there, and all things good, provided that you look after yourself. There are many things to look after yourself. Whatever it is, we all good with what we have, and we've got to thank God for it, thank Hashem. But the interesting is that what we do inside. So when we are happy, there's no hydrochloric acid. The Yetzer Hara is not there. Man, this is doing things in the correct manner. And we should be excited every single day that we're around. Every day, we've got to be excited. And I want to tell you guys in specific, it's such a pleasure to speak to you, because what you are doing, what your contribution to specifically the Yiddish world, but to the world as a whole, is the chinuch of little children. the continuity of children developing into decent, acceptable citizens of the land. And so much so, more so as a Jew, to carry on the Torah, 3,400 years of continuity. You're part of that, you're the basis, and everyone develops. I remember being a little boy, roughly 4 years old. I remember a lot, not everything, but it's amazing who contributed to me. Sticks out. And as you go life, you meet more and more people. There are a lot of not nice people. There's a lot of evil people. But there are so many good people. So you come across a person that's, he's building up his hydrochloric acid. He's shouting, shouting, and you think to yourself, what's it all about? And you turn around and someone comes along there with a maiso, or they do a chesed, or they do something, you say, wow. And especially if they involve you in it, they cancel out every piece of, every piece of evil, every piece of not good. It's cancelled, it's gone. Because one person came with something that's so beautiful and good. So if we can concentrate all the time to chap around and suck the marrow out and just looking for the good there is, which is so much, it's in abundance, we can't even use it, but we got to look for it, that's the deal. If you don't look for it, you don't see it, you don't recognize it, you don't get no geschmack. And you know what, if you're identifying with what I'm saying, I'm very happy. I sincerely hope that you take it in and help yourself, because that's what we're doing, we're helping ourselves. It's very easy to find a comfort zone and sit there and cry and be unhappy with things. But you get up and you go. I think I've told you before, it doesn't matter how you fall down. Anyone can fall down, even a monkey, zoom, he also falls. But the idea is that to get up, to want to get up, how you lift yourself up. Then once you're up, not to stand there, because another guy's coming, Mr. Eitz Chaim and his team, to push you back down again. So you've got to move forward. Best way, no backwards, forwards you go. And you can go then and get all the beauty. You know, you look out the window every day of the year, 365, there's beauty outside that Hashem's given us. And when you see that and you can feel innovative, you can feel inside that this is so good, and then you can appreciate it, you become happy. Very important to smile, even if you don't feel like it. Smile. Smiling is amazing. It melts like a heat. It just brings people, wow, he or she smiled at me. So get them thinking they should also be smiling, whatever. It's so important to walk around miserable. You're hurting yourself, and you know, and you're not creating this communication, this respect, the yada yada that I started with. So more. I don't mind talking to you, because all I'm doing is I'm sharing what I have in Avainik. And I find it is so special to share. That's how I started off, right? We've got to share with each other and get all this beauty that Hashem gives us. So, if you want to ask something? Anyone?
I just want to say, with your daughter-in-law, you were talking about in the beginning communication. That's what this whole meeting was about. I think we're all going to leave feeling that we've been heard,